All right, check it out. You ever hear of manicotti? It's an extra large noodle, kind of like a rigatoni, but it's infinitely bigger. I'm using the manicotti noodles for breakfast. I'm gonna make bacon, eggs, and sausage and stuff each noodle with that mixture. Then I'm gonna make a cheese sauce, cover the entire thing in that cheese sauce, and bake it. Now that on its own is a delicious creation, but as you know, I like making delicious creations and then turning them into something else, which is why I'm gonna make a manicotti breakfast sandwich. Oh yeah, it's going down. All right, first thing I gotta do is make the bacon, make the sausage. So I'm gonna cut up this bacon. I want this bacon to be smaller, so I'm gonna actually slice it into quarters before chopping it into bits. That's gonna let me cook smaller pieces of bacon and let it stretch longer through the recipe so that each bite you get bacon. All right, I'm gonna take our freshly chopped bacon, throw it on this pan real quick. Yeah, that bacon be sizzling. I'm cooking the bacon first so that I can use the residual grease to cook the sausage. Then I'm gonna use the residual sausage and bacon grease to make the cheese sauce. It's all related, it's all connected somehow. All right, so the bacon's done. Sausage. All right, so I'm breaking up the sausage, again, trying to achieve small little bits because after all, I'm stuffing manicottis with this. And I'm trying to get it as small as possible, but like the truth is, I'm gonna physically stuff each one. I'm not putting it in a piping bag or anything like that. So use your best judgment. I don't know who I'm talking to, no one's making this. Sometimes I talk to the camera and really I'm just talking to myself. All right, sausage is brown, it's starting to pop. Now, if you're making this at home or if you've ever made ground sausage at home, proceed with caution. I've gotten smacked in the face with some hot sausage and it was pretty mad at me.
That's what she said.
Now I'm just gonna set this aside, mix it with the bacon, and then mix that with cheesy eggs. Got the egg situation right over here. I'm just gonna whisk it up before adding it with the meat and the cheese. Add a little bit of chive action. All right, now that this is done, we're gonna bring it over to the burner. We're gonna cook it up, get a soft scramble consistency. The softer, the easier it is to stuff into the manicotti. Starting to get that ooey gooey string cheese kind of meltiness. We're almost at that point. Gonna hit it with a little S&P. Noodle time. I got these pre-cooked manicotti noodles, boiled them in salted water for 7 minutes. It's perfect to be stuffed and then baked. Here's a quick little tip. In order to make sure the noodles don't stick to the casserole dish, grab your favorite hot sauce and just add a little bit to the base. Not only is it going to prevent the noodles from sticking, it's also going to add a little bit of heat and a little bit of flavor. Manicottis are in its place, good to go, or are they? Now I'm gonna make a pepper jack queso, a pepper jack cheese sauce. Put it on top, sprinkle some more cheddar on top of that, and throw it in the oven. And how am I gonna make that cheese sauce? I'm gonna use the residual bacon grease. I'm gonna try and use some of it without the actual bacon that was compromised, so I'm just gonna add it to the pot here. Let's say about 2 tablespoons. Yeah. Heat that up, and then I'm gonna add some all-purpose flour. After a few minutes, you stop smelling the flour, that's when you add the milk. Now I'm gonna slowly add some of our grated pepper jack in here. And you wanna wait until the cheese is melted before adding the next round of cheese, or else it'll just get solidified, and that's not a sauce. Pepper jack queso or cheese sauce is ready to be smothered all over these breakfast manicottis. Then I'm gonna add more cheese. I'm gonna put this in the oven on broil for a few minutes while keeping an eye on it, and as soon as everything is melting on top and it's all bubbling, I'm gonna take it out, we're gonna plate. All right, check this out. My goodness, this looks insanely good. Got some bread toasting in the oven. Gonna hit it with some cheese directly out of the oven, fill it with 2 manicottis, and then crack it in half and see what's good. This is so dumb. Dumb in a good way, that is. All right, now that the sandwich is built, we have the toasted brioche bread, some of the cheddar cheese, we have the manicotti in between. All right, check out what we have here. This is silly, real silly. First, we made the breakfast manicotti. I then made a pepper jack cheese sauce and covered the entire thing and baked it. Now that on its own, hella delicious. But when you introduce a little brioche bread and turn that into a breakfast sandwich, well, then you get this glorious monstrosity. Now, is the bread and sandwich necessary? No. Is it suggested? You're damn right. Hope you guys liked this video. Hope you liked the creation, the journey that we went on together. Leave a comment down below letting me know what other journeys you want to go on together. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to become a recipe champion in your own home, head over to recipechampions.com for all my published recipes.